doing another 4L60E, and a couple things I didn't cover came to mind. One of them is this seal retainer right here. Been having a rash of these come in from these aftermarket transmission rebuilder facilities. They're leaving this off of there. I don't know what their thinking is behind it, because every one of them that's come in, the front seal is blown out, and that's what that thing is there for. It's to hold that front seal in. 700 has always had a problem with blowing out the front seals. That's why they put that on there. If you're not going to put that on there, you better put some really good glue on there, like Gorilla Glue, 3M glue, something that's going to help keep that seal from coming out, because it's going to come out. We talked about in one of the videos about the 13 vein pumps. You can see right there on this one, that's got the 13V. That's what I was talking about. It does not have it on the front cover, but it does have PWM on it, so you know it's a PWM pump. And the other thing I didn't cover was sprag rotation. On overdrive sprags, you hold this hub, and this race should turn that way, lock the other way. In the low reverse, I never take these out, and you would think, if you look at them, you would think that you cannot put it in backwards. I have seen some people do it. It's amazing. Let's see if we can get this to turn. Alright, there we go. Well, see if I can hold this. Kind of hard to do. It's one-handed. Alright. I'm sorry about the way that worked out, but I don't have nothing to hold the camera this close other than my hands, and it's kind of hard to turn the sprag one-handed. I believe that is it. And just when you think you're done, there's always something else. If you can see these teeth and this 3/4 clutches here, how they're eat away. Should be out to about right there. You see clutches like that, the sprags that associated with it is bad. And then I thought I'd show you, got the valve body, how I just drill it, just hit it just a little bit. There's the check ball, likes to get stuck in the plate. And then just get your buffing wheel, buff that down, buff the other side. That's good enough. And then you take the check ball out of the capsule. Go. It's going to fit right there on that. Just pop it in that hole right there. That's where it's going to go after we get it all cleaned up. Alright, before I forget about it, see if I can put it bouncing around here. On these solenoids, my advice to you is to get AC Delco solenoids. I'm not going to mention any names, but anybody other than AC Delco have problems with, especially the shift solenoids. I have had problems with the EPCs also, where they won't line rise at all. But really run into a problem with the shift solenoids, and they'll cause all kinds of goofy things. In fact, I got another one coming in. Seems like every time I get a new manager, they're the brilliant sons of bitches, and they know everything, and they're going to make their parts costs go down by buying the cheap crap, and they don't listen. Anyway, I got another one fixing to come back in, it's missing third gear. Well, if a 4L60E is missing third gear, it's going to be something in the valve body, the computer, or the shift solenoids. I can just about guarantee you this shift solenoid is bad, because for 4L60 to not have third gear but has fourth gear, it's got everything it needs to have third gear. So it's not a mechanical issue as far as clutches go, because fourth gear has to have the third gear clutches, and the only thing that happens is the band comes on for fourth gear. So I guarantee you it's a shift solenoid issue. But my advice, get AC Delco solenoids. So I got the PWM valve that we were talking about before. There's a recess in here. I just put a 1/4 inch check ball in here. The other valve's still down in there. I put a 1/4 inch check ball down in there. Put the spring back in, put the valve back in, put the plug back in, put some tension on it. You can get in this hole right here. You move the spring around till it pops down, and you just push it in, put the clip back in. That blocks that valve. As far as the earlier valves where I was talking about the inner pump slide spring, you can do that. I have been running into some issues where the parts supplier is telling me they can't get the pump slide springs anymore, and then all of a sudden the next time I call, yeah, they can get them. So I have been using that check ball that we pull out of the capsule. You can drop that down in there, put the valve back and the spring and the valve back on it, and that seems to be just enough for the early valves. And one other thing did come to mind. I swear to God, every time I think I'm done, I'm not. There's check ball locations. There's 7 check balls. The really late models, I believe it's around the last year that these were in production, 2013. This ball's missing.
Well, he wants this shit today, so I'm going to install the transmission the way it is right now, and he's going to send them to cut the ball body to be bred. Just keep it to these, whatever is going to fall off.
If he's going to send it Dum-Dum to go get it, why can't we just wait until the valve body gets back? He didn't have to have this till tomorrow.
He wanted it done today. Because he said customer is already complaining why it's not working.
Well, tell him.
No, that's what I told him. Just tell him the suggestion we have. If you don't want to fucking buy the cylinders and the diesel shit, now we fucking really want this shit.
Well, you can't. You have to buy the whole valve body. Which is amazing, seeing that you can buy the... How can we buy them from other people individually if you can't buy them from Ford? Because they're in Ford boxes.
Yeah, remember what Brett sent us Ford boxes.
Whatever. Anyhow, 2013's this ball is gone. Supposedly I haven't had one yet. I had a 2013, but the ball was missing. Huh? Anyhow, if that ball is missing on the separator plate, it won't have 2 holes right there.